Her skin tinted brown sheets and it's Chanel. Hit the highway when she hitting my cell. Body talking to me, I've been listening well. The type of shit make you forget that you've been living in hell. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me. Ay, look, incense turn to ash, day turn into night. Hate it when the unsaid turn into fights. Gotta keep it player, I'ma speak on the real. This love really ain't a game, girl, don't sleep on the field. You make a nigga from the low side hit a high note. Presidential pussy, girl, you getting my vote. Shower for an hour, then we hit the hydro. Hit the road, she be down to go wherever I go. I know, I done fucked around and snagged me a keeper. Down the ride with me till we both meet the reaper. Up late nights, guess she really ain't a sleeper. Bet the neighbors know my name, got them acting like a creeper. Anything on your mind, baby girl, just say that. Been a bad girl, you know daddy don't play that. We ain't never declined since we met way back. So baby, just recline, go ahead, lay back. Her skin tinted brown sheets and it's Chanel. Hit the highway when she hitting my cell. Body talking to me, I've been listening well. The type of shit make you forget that you've been living in hell. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me. Look. Candle turn to fumes, night turning to day. If you ain't got work, girl, you welcome to stay. Your ex was a fool when he turned you away. I turn your ass to the side, now you ready to play. I play it off like a player, but you seen right through it. She don't waste a minute, we be getting right to it. Netflix playing, we ain't seen one scene. Got a new text message, left it clean on scene. Now I seen what it mean to be seen with a queen. Seems so serene, you a scene from a dream. New toothbrush in the bathroom for you. You ain't never gotta leave, I got mad room for you. Tryna show you something that you probably never seen, baby. And if you with it, make it a forever thing, baby. Smooth like butter, let me cut right through. Tryna give your ass a baby to look just like you. Her skin tinted brown sheets and it's Chanel. Hit the highway when she hitting my cell. Body talking to me, I've been listening well. The type of shit make you forget that you've been living in hell. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me. This for the grown and the sexy. Go ahead and text me. I know the Lord real and it shows that he blessed me.
Hey, so goes. Stop. Hey, tell me now, what's the deal? Cause you been giving me chills like turn me up, yeah, for real. Girl, that thing give me the chills like you cold, yeah, you know, yeah. Shivering, blistering, whispering to me, your body been whispering like you cold, yeah, you know, yeah. Shivering, blistering, whispering to me, your body been whispering. Just the other day, you was running games. Now I got you naked in my bed, in my place. You know I love her chase. I love that pretty little face. Gorgeous. Bring them lips over to me and let me get a taste. Yes, girl, you cold, and yeah, we grown. You know I love making it known. You know I can't leave you alone. Loving you down like Jones. Loving the tone of your moan. Stroking you deep, I look at your feet. I love how you curling your toes. Setting the vibe right, feeling like prom night. You know you fine, right? You know that pussy mine, right? Eat it like fried rice. She said I'm godlike. Love how I shine bright. Checking these highlights. Hey, tell me now, tell me now, tell me now, what's the deal? Cause you been giving me chills like. Turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, yeah, for real. Girl, that thing give me the chills like. You cold, yeah, you know, yeah. Shivering, blistering, whispering to me, your body been whispering like. You cold, yeah, you know, yeah. Shivering, blistering, whispering to me, your body been whispering. Sheesh. Like it when we fornicated, ayy. You slid out to my side late in May and put it down like I'm on your plate. I heat up, girl, it's internal fate. Don't slow down when we going at this rate. Night shift, it feel like 8 to 8. Tight grip when I'm grabbing on her waist. A slight bit faded cause we off the ace. I pour my troubles and you sip away. No, just all the right things to say, so don't you hold back, don't you hold back. I just want all of you. Arching your back, it got me vulnerable. Ay, know what I wanna do. Yeah. So don't you hold back, don't you hold back. Yeah, you know what I wanna do. Yeah. Said don't you hold back, don't you hold back. Nah, you know what I.
Tryna put your nose in it, I ain't gotta lie to you. New whip, burning weed in it. It be hard not to speed in it, I ain't gotta lie to you. Talk with a lot of emphasis. Like me, only difference is I ain't gotta lie to you. I know you're gonna learn to love me, cause I be pretty when it's ugly. I hit her with a Dougie. I told her, baby girl, you love me, but keep the gavel, don't judge me. I'm everywhere the sun be. I'm at the crib sitting comfy. I go bananas on the monkey, I turned it to a junkie. And all my niggas from the country, but we be flying out the country. My pockets on chunky, quarter ounce of the musty. Talking numbers with the trusty. I see you getting rusty. Busted baby looking busty. Heard them hating, that disgust me. Man, don't even discuss me. 1 week, 2 shows in it. One bad, 2 hoes in it. I ain't gotta lie to you. iPhone, new flows in it. Don't be tryna put your nose in it. I ain't gotta lie to you. New whip, burning weed in it. It be hard not to speed in it, I ain't gotta lie to you. Talk with a lot of emphasis. Like me, only difference is I ain't gotta lie to you. I know you're gonna learn to dig me, cause I be poking at your kidney, your old nigga history. I do my thing, it ain't no mystery. She gon' ride it like she miss me. I'm moving like a let's make a toast, I'm getting tipsy. I'm tryna do it like Hov, tryna do it like Nipsey. And with that drama they can miss me. Blue commas on crispy, her underwear misty. She said a nigga was her best friend. Baby girl, I ain't a freshman, just meet us at the West End. Was just some niggas from the West End. Till we learn to put our best in, we taking nothing less than 1 week, 2 shows in it. One bad, 2 hoes in it. I ain't gotta lie to you. iPhone, new flows in it. Don't be tryna put your nose in it. I ain't gotta lie to you. New whip, burning weed in it. It be hard not to speed in it. I ain't gotta lie to you. Talk with a lot of emphasis. Like me, only difference is I ain't gotta lie to you. Alright, they know the hour. Back again like I never left. One time for your mother. Back in your motherfucking ass.
Oh, what's going on, good people? Happy New Year, Happy New Year, Happy New Year. 2025 is here, and your boy is back. It's the Big Dog Barkin Show. I am your host, Big Dog Barkin, straight out of Memphis 10. Finna ring in the new year with a whole new persona, a moniker, or whatever you want to call it. I'm trying not to curse. I said that was gonna be one of my resolutions for 2025 is to bring back the cursing when I do lives. You know what I'm saying? Try to be more professional while still talking my You know what I'm saying? So yeah, just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be better with you. I'm trying to be better for y'all good people. So just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as y'all into the building, hit that like button. Likes are free. Likes are appreciated. Hit that share button. You know what I'm saying? Tell somebody to come watch your boy. All that good jazz right there. And also, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to at least get 1,200 before the end of the year. So help a brother out. Help me get to 1,200. I would surely appreciate it. And as y'all can see at the bottom of the show, the pound, whatever that is, the banner is at the bottom. The goal is $40. Help a brother out. Donate to the channel. You don't have to. It's not mandatory, but anything you give me is appreciated. So before I get into today's topic of staying or leaving, that's the $1 million question. I have some news for my people out there. I may or may not be a granddad. It's still up in the air. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Am I prepared for it? Of course I'm prepared for it. I'm damn near prepared for anything that happens in life. But at the same time, I'm very, very cautious too. So I'm just gonna play this by ear and we're gonna see what happens. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, I done got that out the way. Let's get into today's topic. So, for those that watch Squid Game, y'all know season 2 came out last Thursday, and me and my son binge watched the season. You know what I'm saying? And I went back and got my wife to watch season 1 with me so she can catch up to speed because everybody been talking about Squid Game. Squid Game is one of Netflix's most popular shows ever. At least season 1. A lot of people been watching season 2. They had their things about season 2. So far, so what? You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But I like season 2. My son likes season 2. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna use Squid Game as a way to describe today's topic of staying or leaving. The $1 million question. So for those that know what Squid Game about, is 456 participants that have to play games to win a cash prize at the end. And the majority of the time, if you watch season 1 and season 2, you know is that it's a lot of people that's down on their luck financially. What is they made a lot of bad business investments, they got gambling problems, medical bills, so on and so forth, whatever the case may be. And they're deep, deep, deep in debt. And the recruiter, the salesman, whatever you want to call them, he finds these individuals and he asks them to play a game. And he put a wage up. It's like, if I beat you, you give me some money. If you beat me, I give you some money. And most times, the people he playing, they don't have the money because they in debt already. So he got to get something out of them. So every time he win, he slap him. At least the main character, number 456, my bad. So he has to get his chunk of flesh out of this individual because he has no money to give him on these wages he's making. So finally, when he find the one in season 1, the first thing he wanted to do was slap the salesman. Raj Will, what's going on? And the salesman grabbed his hand and was like, no, you don't get to slap me. I'm going to give you this money I owe you. And I think it was like 10,000 won, 100,000 won. It was something like that. And he gave him the card. And like, if you want to win some more money, call this number and you can be involved in some games to win some more money. So he did. And come to find out he's not the only person that's in these games trying to win this cash prize. They just got to play some games. And if you've been watching Squid Game, y'all already know the first game is red light, green light. We play red light, green light as little kids over here in America. We never had to worry about sniper rifles playing red light, green light. And the minute somebody move, they get knocked off. And that sent the rest of the players in the frenzy, and they get knocked off left and right. And this season 1, they started out with 456 participants, and they ended up with 200, a little bit over 200 off the first game. And they had to play games, so on and so forth, until they got down to number 456, winning the cash prize. They had to get the umbrella and the star and the circle and the triangle out the cookie. Some did, some failed. They had to play tug of war. Some won, some lost. They even had to play with marbles. Some won, some lost. Then they had to walk across the glass bridge. Some won, some lost. But the funny thing about watching season 1 of Squid Game was that after the first game, when they saw all this horrible stuff happening to all these participants, they came to a vote. Clause 3. They said if the players come to a majority vote to stop playing the games, we're going to cut the game short. The players voted. They stopped the games. They went back to reality. They went back to their miserable lives. They owe money. For whatever reason, they owe money. In reality, they can't escape it. So no matter where they go, it's a collector for medical bills. It's a collector for bets you made. It's somebody trying to get you because you helped them make bad investments and you took all their money and ran. For some strange reason, you go back into reality and realizes that you messed up. You still in a bad situation. 200, a little bit over 200 people left season 1. So they were through after red light, green light, just to go back and finish the game because they was messed up in reality. And 456 billion won, which in today's economy, US dollars, is about $30 million. You would rather risk your life to get $30 million than to go in the real world and be forever harassed by people that you owe. 456 won the money. Now, when season 2 came around, 456 said he going back into the game, not because he wanted some more money, because he wanted to stop the game from being played. He wanted to stop the game from being played. And this is where we have to look at relationships. Because if you've been watching season 2 of Squid Game, the salesman, the recruiter, went and bought so many scratch-offs and went and bought so many pieces of bread. And he took them to the park where there was a lot of homeless people there. And he gave them a choice. In one hand was the bread. In the other hand was a scratch-off. And he approached every homeless person in this park. Pick which one you want, the bread or the scratch-off. The majority of the people picked the scratch-off. And he gave them a coin. Every time they picked the scratch-off, he gave them the coin to scratch it off. I think one person, out of all them people in that park that was homeless, picked the bread. All the people that picked the scratched off got the ticket. He gave them the coin. They scratched the ticket. They didn't win. And after they didn't win, he asked for a coin back. Now, after he done went to all the homeless people in the park, he stood in the middle of the square. He pulled all the bread out onto the ground. And one of the homeless men asked him, "Why are you throwing away good bread? It's people out here starving." You know what the salesman told him? "I gave you the opportunity to get the bread. You chose not to get the bread. You rather play the scratch off. So therefore, you can't play the scratch off, then come back and ask for the bread when you should have got the bread in the beginning." And he stepped on the bread in front of all these hungry people. He didn't care. He didn't care. Now, to the untrained, that some people say, "Oh, he wrong. He could have gave them folks their food," and whatever the case may be. But see, that was the problem with a lot of us, both men and women. When you have two choices, one is something you need that's gonna help you. Maybe it might help you for the day, but it's gonna take care of you. Or something, a chance, a risk on being greater, being better. In some situations, it's okay to take a risk. I mean, what's the point of gambling if you don't take a risk? The majority of the people pick this scratch off because it's a chance for them to get something that they don't have, money, and they lose. You can't blame the salesman. He just had out the options. He gave you the options, and you chose what you chose, and you didn't win. And then he want to get rid of the other option that you had, and you mad at him for getting rid of the other option. But he like, "Bro, you could have got this. You chose not to. Something that you wanted, something that you needed, you chose not to pick it up because you wanted to gamble." Which leads into what I'm about to say about, is it worth staying or is it worth walking away? That's the question. That's the question. Is it worth staying or is it worth walking away? You have an option. You have a choice. It's always on you, whether you want to stay in a relationship or walk away from a relationship. There's nothing really tying you down outside of maybe some kids, some shared expenses. I'm talking about before you get to that part, before the marriage, before the sharing of bills and whatever the case may be. We're talking about just in the dating part. Is it worth staying or is it worth walking away? So like I said, you got options. You always got an option. So let's just take the me, because I talk to me about me. And I'm always gonna hold us accountable because I'm a man. I can't sit here and blame women for the problems men have. Not all of them. Because I know for a fact women ain't the problem all the time. Even though we would like to say that, y'all, I know better. I mean, if I gave you an opportunity to give me 20 reasons why you unsuccessful with women, you probably can only give me 10. And after 10 you give me, you're probably gonna repeat yourself trying to separate poverty or whatever the case may be to have two separate ideas, but I really would put that in one idea: money. And I know for a fact men can't give me 20 reasons why they're unsuccessful with women without holding themselves accountable. You're gonna tell me everything about a woman, whether she got kids, whether she overweight, whether she making so much money, whether she got all these fake hair and makeup and BBLs. her attitude. You're gonna give me all that. Then you're gonna give me the hypergamy. You're gonna give me that. You're gonna give me she wants the 6 foot tall dude, she wants the 6-figure dude. And all of that, you can't even get to 20 reasons why you can't get a woman. Even with all the talking points, that don't even equal up to 20 reasons why you're unsuccessful. Without repeating yourself, you can't give me 20. You're barely gonna give me 10. You always got options. So me, for 2025, we're gonna start off on the right foot. I don't need y'all complaining. No more. I don't need grown men, 18 or better, constantly complaining about it ain't fair. The game is rigged. Whatever the case may be that you want to use to say you're unsuccessful with women, I don't want to hear it in 2025. The odds are always in your favor, my guy. There's more women than men. How can you lose? So just off the whole premise that the game is rigged, the game can't be rigged if there's more women than men. You're going to find what you want if you want to find it. The game is not rigged. Now, on a personal level, romantic level, are you going to stay or are you going to walk away if you can't get what you want from said female? But the problem is, you want the bad chick, the one that every dude is crazy about, to be humble, modest, to stay in the house and just do as you say, move how you want her to move without drawing too much attention, versus the woman that's willing to do all that, that's probably a 5 or a 6. I'm gonna say that again. The problem is, us men, we want a bad chick, a dime piece, that knows she fine, knows she got a bad body, knows she's attractive, knows she can get any man she wants, to act modest and humble and not draw that much attention and do what you ask her to do every time you ask her to do something without question. Versus the woman that probably would do anything you ask her to do, that may be a 5 or a 6. Tick, 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 tick. You gotta pick one. You gotta pick one. Most of our problems as men come from that right there. We want the bad chick, the super attractive chick, the fine chick, the dime piece, to act like she a 5. We want the super duper attractive female to act like she's not attractive. We want the female that literally can get any man to eat out the palm of her hand, to not be arrogant, to not be conceited, to not be self-absorbed. We want her to be modest and humble. We don't want her to show off her curves on social media. We want her to be plain Jane. But the problem is, you didn't meet her like that. You didn't meet her like that. Then you get with her and you want her to change who she is to make you feel comfortable. The same way them homeless people pick their lottery ticket, their scratch off. You saw something that you thought could change your life and make you comfortable. So you had to do what you had to do to see was it real. And guess what? You lost. You saw the red flags in this woman. But the perception is she'll make my life better. At least she could be fine. At least I have something to show off on my arm. To my partners, to my family members, to my co-workers. Make them jealous. But you saw all the red flags and you ignored them. It ain't gonna happen to me. You did that. And then when any problem come up with this chick that you deem fine, a dime piece, when anything comes up, you ain't gonna stand on business to correct it. No. You might put up a little fight. You might say a few words, but deep down inside your soul, you're not gonna stand on business when she act up. You know why? Because you're scared you're gonna lose her. You scared you're gonna lose her. You scared you're not gonna find another female that fits the criteria of attractiveness. So you're gonna let her do what she wanna do. You're gonna let this chick that you deem attractive run all over you because you scared you're gonna lose her if you say something. If you stand on business, you're scared. Versus the chick that might jump whenever you say jump. That might do everything you ask her to do without a problem. You ain't got to force her to do nothing. You ain't got to argue with her or nothing. She's just going to do it because that's in her nature, in her feminine nature to serve you because you her man, you her husband. She don't have a problem with what you saying. She will follow. The problem with that chick is, in your eyes, she's not that attractive. In your eyes, she can't turn no heads. Just like in season 2, episode 1 of Squid Game. The bread don't look attractive when you got a scratch off sitting right next to it. And all the possibilities that could arrive if I hit the 3 sevens. I can hit 3 money bags or whatever the scratch off require you to hit a prize. Versus this plain old bread that I'm gonna eat and I might be full, but it's not really what I want. Even though that's something I probably need. It's the same thing. You'll take a chance with a beautiful chick and hope that she act right before taking a chance with an average chick that you know gonna act right. And then you'll blame them for not acting right. You'll blame them for jumping to another dude or whatever the case may be. Because let's be honest, in a romantic relationship, it ain't the sex. It ain't the love making that drives women away from you, bro. It ain't that. It ain't that. It's the communication. It's the communication that drives women into the arms of other men, not the love making, not the money. Because if you use your real sense How many women you hear every day complaining about men are broke, they baby dad ain't nothing, and you looking like your baby dad look just like me, and you talking about you want this type of individual when your baby dad is a regular dude? You saying you want a 6-figure dude when the dude you been messing with ain't making 6 figures? It sound good for them to get the creme de la creme, the best of the best. It sound good, but the majority of them have average dudes in their life. The main reason that they stay jumping from dude to dude is because y'all don't know how to talk to them. So anytime a pressure situation comes up and y'all have a disagreement about something and she's trying to tell you her side of the argument, you don't want to listen. You want to keep talking and you want it to be your way. It is my way or no way. And there's only so much that a woman gonna listen to before she like, you know what? I'm gonna go somewhere where I can be heard, where they actually listen to me. And whether she's delusional or whether she's telling the truth about her situation, about her life and all that right there, at least she's being heard without judgment. And if you know, like I know, call it pandering and call it what you want to call it. But if you know, like I know, a woman that can get her shit off and tell you how she feel, yeah, she might talk your ear off. She might say too much, talk too much. She might do that. But if you just sit there and listen, bro, I guarantee it's worth it. I guarantee you, if you sit there and listen, it's worth it. All the other things you're asking this woman to do, she'll do it. You just got to be able to listen when she got a problem, when she want to talk about something. When she wants you to do something with her, do it. If you know you masculine or alpha, whichever one you want to call it, if you a man, you a man. You ain't shamed about watching a Tyler Perry movie. That don't put your masculinity in question because you watch Tyler Perry dress up as Mud Deer. Some of that stuff be funny. I done said on numerous occasions, I don't have a problem watching Tyler Perry's Sisters on Wednesday night with my wife. I enjoy watching that show with my wife. I talk more stuff about them females than she do. I watch Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturdays. I ain't got no problem watching it. I can give her 2 days out of my week to watch stuff she want to watch. Because the other 5, she ain't going to bother me when I want to roll a blunt and play PlayStation. Or I want to be on somebody's panel late night because I can't go to sleep. I don't have no problem because I know how to trade off. I give her 2 days out of 7 to do what she want to do. Other 5, I get to do what I want to do and I don't hear nothing. Not a peep. That's the problem. On the romantic level, that's the problem, is that you don't want to trade off. You don't want to communicate. You want to be hard body 24/7, 365. You don't want to bend for your woman. You don't want to do nothing. You don't want to compromise to make stuff move a little bit better in the house. And then get mad when she don't want to be there no more and she want to go do her own thing or she want to be with somebody else Anyone say it's her problem for not sticking by your side and not going through whatever trials and tribulations going on. When it's like, bruh, she'll stay there if you give her a reason to stay. And the majority of the time, the reason she won't stay because you treat her like a child. Now, don't get me wrong. It's like, yeah, everything ain't perfect. You're going to have your arguments. You're going to have your disagreements. That happens when you're in a relationship. It happens. But if you're not willing to work through it and stick together for the better of the family, then walk away. By all means. If you feel like what your woman is asking for is too much for you to give her, then by all means, walk away. Because trust and believe, if she's not getting what she wants from you, what you think she's going to do? She's going to walk away. She might not want to walk away, but if she don't see things getting any better between you and her, she will walk away. She will walk away. If she done tried and tried and tried and tried, and she can't get what she want out of this relationship, she will walk away. And she will walk into the arms of somebody that's willing to give her what she wants, which is a little understanding, a little conversation, doing nice gestures for her and all that right there. She's just gonna argue with you because that's a shit test to see how much you can let her get away with. You can't be too hard on her. You can't be too soft on her. You got to know your woman. You got to know the right mixture of aggression and passiveness for her to understand who you are. Because if you're too aggressive, every woman walking the face of the earth don't like a overly aggressive man. And we know for a fact they don't like men that's extra passive. You got to find the right mixture so she's comfortable. So when y'all go through y'all disagreements, she'll know if she right and she'll know if she wrong. Because if she wrong, she ain't got no problem to admit she wrong. Even though we all know as men that women don't like to admit they wrong. But if she knows she dead wrong, she'll tell you in her own little special way. Some might make your favorite meal, and some might give you some mind-blowing festivities. Some might spend a little money on you and take you somewhere, buy your tickets to your favorite basketball team or football team game, or buy you the newest J's that come out or something like that. It ain't too many of them gonna say they apologize. They'll show you they apologize. They'll show you they're sorry in their own special way. But ain't too many of them gonna say they sorry. They'll just do something and so they're sorry. But again, if you can't deal with the low parts of the relationship, my guy, walk away. You don't have to stay there with no woman you don't want to stay there with. If she doing too much, you don't have to be there. Unless you got kids there, unless you done got married and you want to make things work for your relationship, for your kids, walk away. You don't owe her anything if y'all have nothing shared. You don't owe her nothing. Walk away. Instead of trying to make her do what you want her to do and she giving you all type of resistance, walk away. The odds are in your favor. This is a game that's not rigged. This game is not rigged. You can't find a woman that's going to do what you ask her to do. And you might find a woman that's gonna do what you ask her to do that look pretty decent. You just gotta find them. The game ain't rigged. Like I said, I get tired. I was tired of all 2024. I was tired in 2023. Cause I don't have that much vitriol toward women like a lot of these guys do. I don't hate women like that. I love women. Do I think women are assholes? Yeah. I have no problem saying that. I know they be with it. But I love them. But just like the games in Squid Game, you want to play. You want to play because you know it's a grand prize at the end. So you want to play. And what are your prizes? Marriage? What are your prizes? The box? You want to play the game so you can get your prize. You know you can get it. But when things start happening in the game that you don't like, then you want to quit because you don't want to go through what you got to go through to get your prize. Now you want to reconsider because it's hard. Oh, the game rigged. The game ain't rigged. You chose to play the game because you knew you wanted something out these women, and you got to play the game to get it. And when things don't go right, then you don't want to play no more. Okay, you don't want to play no more. Now you sitting on the sideline, you watching other dudes go through it, and they still play the game to get what they want. And you like, oh, y'all guys crazy. I ain't finna do all this. I ain't finna do all that. Woo woo this and woo woo that. But then the minute that somebody gets successful playing the game, they finally get what they want out the game. Now you're gonna come crashing down on them talking about, oh, you sure you want to do that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, because you this age and you make this much money and woo. Then you start finding all the negatives in him winning. Then you start finding all the negatives after he done won. Yeah, you won, but you gotta watch out for this. You gotta watch out for that. Woo this and woo that. Y'all made a big spectacle over the Travis Hunter situation. He 21. And yeah, a lot of us made mistakes at 21. A lot of us had our nose wide open at 21. It happens. It happens. And either she's a good girl that made a couple of bad mistakes in her life because she's 23. Either she's a good girl to him and probably made a couple of mistakes in her life since they've been together, or she with the shit. Either way it go, he know better than us. He willing to take that chance because he like what he getting out of her. He like what he getting out of her. He playing the game. While everybody else watching from the sideline at their life and trying to tell him what he need to do about the game he playing that we all done played before. And all of us didn't come out winners. If you don't want to play the game, don't play the game, but don't complain about the game while you sitting on the sideline and watching other dudes play the game. And then when they win, you got something to say about their winning. That's just fear. That's just a lot of fear. That's all that is. If things ain't going the way you want them to go, you can leave. Don't leave and just sit on the sideline saying you ain't gonna play no more. You can leave whatever relationship you in and try to find one that fits you on a romantic level, on a couple's level. It is what it is. On a religious level, y'all might not share the same religion. Y'all might not share the same beliefs. Y'all might not share the same practices. If that's going to be a problem, leave or try to work around them. I, for one, I'm not no extra religious individual. I don't just believe in religion like that. I believe in a higher power, but I don't just believe in a religion because I don't know what religion to believe in. Which one the right one? You feel what I'm saying? That's where I be at. I believe in a higher power. I believe something created the world. I believe that. Now, what was it? I don't know. Maybe it was science. Maybe it was just evolution. I don't know. Like I tell a lot of people that believe in the Bible and all that, I said, show me proof of everything that happened. Show me proof of giants. Show me proof of dragons. Like we got proof of dinosaurs. If you want to call dinosaurs dragons, then okay, you got me there. Show me proof of Goliath. It's some. I'm sure it's a 9-foot skeleton buried somewhere in the world or wherever him and David met up at. Show me proof. What ark is? I know what the Titanic is. I know what the Titanic is. What ark is? Show me proof. You feel what I'm saying? On a religious level, if y'all gonna clash, y'all gonna clash. What she believe in, you may not believe in. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty crazy that a lot of black men that believe in God won't go to church now. How you want to be a Christian or a Baptist and you don't want to follow up in the church house on Sundays no more, but you believe in God. You believe in the scriptures, but you don't go to church because it's too many women in the church. It's too many women inside of the church, and you have a problem finding women, and all the women are inside of a building on Sunday morning at 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, looking good, smelling good, in the name of the Lord. You mean tell me you can't follow your happy jack ass up into the church house to conversate with one of these women that probably believe in the same things you believe in? But you want to make it work with somebody that don't believe in nothing you believe in. Yeah. Options, choices, decisions. See, I can't put all this stuff off on women because as a man, I know the decisions I make. And the majority of the decisions that I made when it came down to women because of things I wanted to do with said women. Oh, I done ran over the plays over and over again before I ever did anything. I knew either this was gonna happen, option A or option B was gonna happen if I did this option. If I did this, one or two things were gonna happen after I did it. And so on and so forth down the line. Everything I have done has always had two options after I do it. Either a good one or a bad one. I gotta make my decisions according to what I want. I can't sit here and make decisions based off fear. Then I never do anything. I can't sit here and try to make a woman that's hard headed and don't want to do nothing. I can't make her do anything she don't want to do. So why am I arguing with her about getting her to do some things she don't want to do? Why am I arguing? Why am I constantly trying to fight this lady to get her to act right when she obviously don't want to act right? Why am I arguing with a woman that believes in what she believes in when it comes down to religion and it goes against everything I believe in? Why am I trying to get her to act right? Because I want to stay. Because I want to stay. Because I want her to stay. I just want her to believe. I just want her to follow my rules. I just want her to stop believing in what she believes in and follow me. And it don't work like that all the time. And a lot of y'all be mad. And the only thing you gotta do is walk away and find somebody that's willing to do what you ask her to do in the relationship. They're willing to follow your religious background. Whatever religion you following. When it comes to politics, we just saw that after the election. How women told men that they on the 4B movement, all because they voted for Trump. Oh, we ain't going on no dates with you. We ain't having making no love to you. We ain't making no babies with you, all because you voted for Donald Trump. And you want to make her do anything different when she's telling you that? Women actually left their boyfriends and husbands alone just because of who they voted for. Let them go. Let them go. Let them walk away. Because you're going to find somebody that's going to ride with you. You're going to find somebody that's going to vote red or vote blue. They're not going to go against your political views. You're going to find that person. Why are you arguing with a woman that wanted to vote blue for whatever reason? If she mad at you for voting red, she don't want to deal with you no more, let her be. Let her be. Let her be. Let her go. And if she decide to come back around, and if you a single man or you still in your marriage, you ain't filed for divorce, and she want to come back around, all right, she gonna come back around. If she not gonna come back around, she not gonna come back around. Find you somebody that's gonna rock with you. I keep telling you guys, y'all make these situations difficult because you want somebody to follow you to the T that got questions about your leadership. They got questions about your character, your personality. The money, finances, these women ain't slow. They know that these men out here ain't got the money like that. They know it's a small amount of men that fits in the stereotype they want for a man. They know that. They know that. They know it's going to be hard for them to get exactly what they want every time they go out in the world. They know that. It just sounds good for them to say, this is what I want. But this is what I'm going to have to get. You sitting up here playing the game and calling the game real because you don't know when to stay and when to walk away. You don't know when to play and when to turn down the game. Like I said, if you just watch season 2 of Squid Game, everything is on the choice whether to stay playing or to walk away. You got those that want to walk away because they're tired of playing the game because the game is dangerous. They tried, they survived, they want to walk away because it's like, I'd rather be lonely than to keep fighting to try to win. Okay, that's what you want to do. Go ahead and do that. Then you got those that like, I want to keep going. I want to win. I want to be the one that gets that grand prize. I want to win. I want it. Well, that's what you want to do. Then guess what? Keep playing. You're going to get it. You're making a decision. That's what you want. If you want to find the woman of your dreams, you got to play the game to get her. You can't get in and play 1 or 2 games and then like, you know what? This ain't for me. I'd rather go back to my lonely life. Ain't nobody stopping you. Ain't nobody stopping you from going back to your mama basement. Ain't nobody stopping you. Just know that if that's what you're going to do, fine, you can do that, but don't complain about the game being rigged because you didn't get what you wanted. You ain't playing enough. You went through some bumps in the road and you chose to turn around. It was too rough for you. You couldn't deal with it. Those that make it, those that get what they want out of females, they play the game. And they know it's a chance they're going to lose. I'd rather play and lose than just sit on the sideline and not play at all. When I know it's something I want. You guys want women. You want women. You just don't want to play the game to get women. And then have less than 20 excuses on why. Less than 20 on why you can't win. Less than 20. And then want to say it's their fault that I can't win. Like they just making the game so hard for you to participate in. Like they making the game so hard for you to win it. They done read the game for the average Joe Blow to lose every time he try. When the truth of the matter is, the dub was already in your face. You didn't want the easy dub. You wanted the difficult dub. You know, like the analogy I use all the time about, playing video games is like how you can adjust the difficulty to win at certain games, where you want to put it all the way on the easiest level so you can breeze through the game, or you put it all the way to the max and make it difficult as hell to see how good you really is. The game ain't rigged when there's more women than men. It can't be rigged. It will be rigged if it's more men than women. Now every man damn near got to fight over a small amount of women. And chances are you and some other dude gonna be sharing the same woman. That's not how the odds are set up. The odds are set up to where you actually can have more than one woman if you play your cards right. You actually can have more than one woman if you play your cards right. Because there's more women than men. The game is not rigged. You just don't want to play. You just want the grand prize to fall in your lap and act like you played. The participation trophy. So yeah. That's just how I'm gonna start out 2025. Is I'm tired of hearing men with the same old talking points day in and day out on how the game ain't fair. The game is rigged. Men are not successful. Whatever the case may be, when it comes down to the female species, I'm just gonna start looking at guys and saying, bruh, if you don't want to play, don't play. Just don't complain either. If you're not playing, let the men out there that know it's a pitfall, that they know it's hurdles and potholes on the way to the grand prize. Let them that know what's going on and they willing to deal with what's going on, let them do what they do. To the victor go the spoils. If you're going to sit on the sideline and watch, you're not going to play the game. You're not going to grab the joystick. You're not going to put your quarter in the machine. Fine. Have at it. It is what it is. Just don't complain about them no more. You saw what you saw. You didn't like what you saw. You bowed out. Fine. Go into monk mode. You ain't gonna hear no argument out of me. But for the brothers that's knowing what's going on and know how to maneuver around what's going on, that's willing to take the L, they know every day ain't gonna be a perfect day, I salute them. They have my support. They do. Would it be the Pookie and the Ray Rays? Would it be the high value men that using their money and influence to do whatever dude it is that's moving and getting women and know what happens in the market in relationships and they still doing what they gotta do? That's who I'm talking for. And that's who I'm talking to. I salute them. They not sitting on the sideline playing scared. They pressing circle. And I can't stop them. Nor can I blame them. They gonna press circle and not pressing X. To the victor go the spoils. Even if you got to knock somebody off to get on top, it is what it is. If you got to stab your partner in the back for that female, do what you got to do. The gloves off. It's either gonna be either you a winner or a loser, and I don't like losing. I don't like losing. I like winning. In order for me to win, I gotta play. I take my L's. I might not like them, but I take them and I bounce back from them. Because the wins are so much sweeter. If you don't want to lose and you don't want to play the game, don't play it. Let the niggas that want to play. Let them do what they got to do and let them go through what they got to go through. Either they're going to get what they want in the end or they're going to walk around with their head down in the sad face. At least they played. At least they tried. And I can't fault Nan for trying. So with that being said, I ain't gonna be up here too long. This is how we starting our 2025. You know what I'm saying? We gonna be on that right there. We gonna be on that. Either you playing or you ain't playing. We ain't got time for complaining. We ain't got time to be wishy-washy. We ain't got time for you to put your foot in the pool when you think it's all right. We ain't got time for you to want to play the game when you know you're going to win, when the win is in the bag. Oh, no. Everything we doing over here, you got to play. You got to play. Or go find somewhere where they're going to give you a participation trophy. Plain and simple. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all have for the rest of the day. I know everybody want to talk about the Cybertruck explosion and what happened on Bourbon Street. You know what I'm saying? I know it's much bigger issues in the world I know. But I first had to take care of the world I know. It is what it is. But anyway, y'all people have fun. I will see y'all later. I'll holler at y'all.
Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. Now time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread, clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game. I'm a player, you a parody. Bad bitch, 2 braids like a Cherokee. So much that I might need a parody. Smoke dope and I might need therapy. I be flyed in a bitch, young parakeet. Apparently, these niggas don't know who I be. Last time I came to the show, so you paid at the door and I slid in, no ID. You ain't cold like me. Know you see the name in neon. Prime time shit like Dion. Niggas ain't peas, they peons. Hit it in the bed, bad beyond. Neck on froze, on Freon. I ain't gotta tell her that we on. Shawty know she heard of the band and the brand and the type shit we on. Fuck they be on. Got a nigga leading this shit like Eon. He a fan, he a windmill. Top down on the coast, got a wind chill. But I'm grill, big fur, nigga chinchill. Tell him simmer down, sit still. Switch flows like knobs on the faucet. Tell him I need all of the profit. I'm off for the week shit. Probably off for a week shit. With a queen at the crib, got it looking like freak Nick. My flight about to head from the runway. It's noon, getting head on a Monday. Sunbathe on the beach on a Sunday. Niggas still getting paid from the one play. Pulled up in the what you call it, eating on that, can't pronounce it. They seen I ain't announced it. Doing numbers like 8 accountants. Ducked off by the lake and mountains, might make it sound like in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game. I'm a vibe, I'm a trip, I'm a journey. I'm a dog at the game in the gurney. Yo, bitch probably came with the scurvy. She be playing more games than attorney. Turn up, turn wheel on the yacht deck. Cold drink, hardwood and a hot neck. Grotesque protest when I shop wreck. Gotta now give a fuck who got next. 8 good tall glass of the Merlot. Pin gang got the cash on turbo. Teed up with the iron like Top Golf. New whip with the top piece chopped off. Off work I came to play. 2 blunts tall Tanqueray. Don't simp get paid today. That hate can't make a stay. Out west where the Lakers stay. And I'm still up getting to the bread like aisle 3. If it ain't about that, don't dial me. Put a little right in your act, baby. Russell. I'm up, I still hustle. Ball game like Bill Russell. Rap game on Chris Wallace. Make a nigga wanna switch wallets. Give a fuck what a bitch call it. No shit for the faint of heart. Get rich, nigga, play your part. 5 bands, 2 days apart. This shit like ancient art. And I'm still in the hood like an engine. Slide 4 deep, done division. Papa my shit for the pension. Pretty little freak in the mentions. Checking her physique and dimensions. Let a nigga peep your position.
In the backpack, nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset on the next move. No time for the head game. Kush pack in the backpack. Nap time in the knapsack. Smartphone for the dumb bread. Clip full of the bag bag. Bad bitch in the bed frame. Same one for the break hang. Mindset for the next move. No time for the head game.